Is it possible that we are alone in the universe, or could life exist on other planets? These are questions that have both tantalized and haunted us for centuries. As we gaze upon the night sky, the vastness of the universe unfolds before our eyes, a canvas dotted with countless stars, each potentially hosting a system of planets. In this infinite expanse, it seems almost inconceivable that we are the only life forms. As we ponder on this, our imaginations are fueled by the possibilities of what could be. We begin to think of ways we could inhabit these distant worlds. One such way is through the process known as terraforming, a term that literally means earth-shaping. It's an audacious concept, proposing the transformation of a hostile alien world into a livable, Earth-like environment. But how can we transform a barren planet into a bustle of life? The answer lies in the process called terraforming. Terraforming, a term that sounds straight out of a science fiction novel, but it's a real scientific concept. This concept is all about transforming a hostile, barren planet into a habitable one, almost like a second Earth. How can we achieve this colossal task? Let's break it down step by step. The first step is warming the planet. Our target planet is likely to be a cold, icy world, similar to Mars. The challenge here is to raise the temperature to a level where humans can survive comfortably. This could be accomplished by introducing greenhouse gases into the planet's atmosphere, trapping heat and gradually increasing the planet's temperature. The next step is creating an atmosphere. This is no small feat considering the size of a planet. We would need to introduce gases that are essential for human survival, primarily oxygen and nitrogen. Scientists speculate that we could use a process called electrolysis to break down water molecules on the planet into hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen could then be vented off into space, leaving behind an oxygen-rich environment. Once we have a warm planet with a breathable atmosphere, the next step is introducing life. We would start small, with hardy plants that can survive in harsh conditions. These plants would begin the process of photosynthesis, using sunlight to convert carbon dioxide into oxygen and further enriching the atmosphere. Over time, we could introduce more complex life forms, creating a diverse ecosystem. Each of these steps is crucial and contributes to the overall transformation of the planet. Each step is also a monumental task in its own right, requiring advanced technology and a deep understanding of planetary science. But the reward is potentially immense, a second home for humanity, a new world where we can live and thrive. Through these steps, we can potentially transform a lifeless planet into a second home. Terraforming seems like an amazing solution, but it's not without challenges. Let's dive into the world of terraforming and try to understand the hurdles we face. The first challenge is technological. The scale of terraforming is simply enormous. We would need to completely alter the atmosphere, temperature, and even the gravity of a planet. We just don't have the technology to do that yet. The second hurdle is resources. The amount of resources required to transform an entire planet is staggering. We would need to transport or create vast quantities of gases, water, and other materials, a task that seems near impossible with our current capabilities. Next, we face ethical considerations. Is it right for us to alter a planet on such a massive scale? What if we discover life on these planets? The timeline for terraforming is also a formidable obstacle. Even with advanced technology, it could take centuries, if not millennia, for a planet to become habitable. Despite the challenges, the potential rewards of terraforming are immense. Terraforming could be the key to our survival in the distant future. As our planet's resources become increasingly strained, the prospect of transforming other worlds into habitable environments becomes less of a science fiction dream and more of a necessity. Just imagine Mars with its own blue skies and lush green landscapes, or Venus with oceans teeming with life. Terraforming could also help to ensure the survival of our species. If a catastrophe were to befall Earth, having other planets to call home could be our saving grace. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. The process of terraforming is still in its infancy, with many technological and ethical hurdles still to overcome. Yet, the potential is tantalizing. The technology we develop, the knowledge we gain, It all brings us one step closer to possibly transforming not just one, but multiple planets. As we continue to explore the cosmos, terraforming could be our ticket to becoming a multiplanetary species.